What's up, everybody? Brian here with another episode of Fishing Control. It is a beautiful morning out here on Tybee. We are out here with the cart, ready to get some stuff going. There's bugs out here. The bugs have started to come out. I'm fortunate that the wife is with me today. She's gone back to the car to get the can of off. If you're coming out here soon, highly recommend bringing some bug spray. But besides that, the water is looking nice and calm. 3-mile-an-hour wind out of the west. It was like 63 at sunrise, but it's going to get up around 80 or so, maybe more today. Water temperature's been up. I haven't checked that really, but I know it's been up. I've got some shrimp. I've got some fish bites. We're going to get to it. All right, so in the cooler, I've got some shrimp from Kroger. It was some pre-deveined and whatnot, at least deveined. I don't know if it was peeled. I don't think it was peeled. No, I don't think it was peeled. And it was previously frozen, and I got a ½ pound of it for $4.47. So we're gonna see how this goes. They didn't put it in their regular bag. They put it in one of these bullhooey bags. Pull a couple of them out. Put the ice back on top of that. Put breakfast back in here for now. We'll worry about you later. Breakfast, for sure. We'll worry about you, but later. Anyway, yep. So I like to yoink off the peels. We don't need those. I toss them in the water here. I don't know how much it helps, but I always feel like it puts out a little extra scent trail for the area to get those out there. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but if it does, then great. If it doesn't, then oh well. And then I cut these like this into little like sections. But first, and I'm pretty big on this one, I put my fish bites on first because once the shrimp's on, I don't like fighting with the hook to get the fish bites on, and it does not help hold the shrimp on. Shrimp does not come off, not really, does not come off from the tip of the hook. It's just a soft substance, so it comes off the hook anyway. That's why they invented miracle thread. If you really want to stay on the hook, wrap that stuff around it. But we're using some, I cut up some orange and cream sand flea fish bites. What is it? Orange and, they call it orange and flesh. I always forget that one. Sorry guys. And some pink shrimp, the old classic. Making triangles with this one. So 2 rods are gonna get these modified diamond shapes, whatever. What's that shape called? I don't know. 2 of them get that. 2 of them get that. Did you bring the spray with you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
They got you?
Yeah, they're on my face.
Yeah, that's what they were getting me. Look what I found in the sand.
I bet somebody dropped them in the dark and couldn't find them.
The other possibility is they washed up from a body in the ocean.
Oh my God. I mean, that possibility does always exist.
I mean, I'm
Here, show the camera real quick.
You can share my post. I already made a post on Facebook about it.
dentures into dunes. So did someone lose them in the dark, or is there a body floating around out there? We may never know. That's great. Okay, and so then we take a couple of these pieces of shrimp, these ones and these ones. All right. I like to put the tail on the bottom hook. I don't know why. It's just an OCD thing of mine, I guess. And then a medium piece on the top hook. Now, when you use the pre-deveined shrimp, it's a little harder to keep on the hook, but if you find the meaty part and go through, like right there, and go through that, and then I try and go across it and come out the other meaty part. So it's holding on to as much of the shrimp as possible. That's like giving it its best shot. The tail piece, they never go all the way down the tail though, so you can usually thread through the tail pretty good, and it'll stay on the hook pretty good. So the tail, leave a little extra meat on it, and it should be a pretty good piece. And then the fact that you're using fish bite, or I'm using Fishbites with it, I did that upside down there. Let's go that way. I'm using a piece of Fishbites with it means that if the shrimp does come off, at least there's still some sort of bait on there anyway. I've caught plenty of fish with just the Fishbites. So the sun's starting to wreck, so we're gonna go ahead and put my sunglasses on. At least I retied fresh leaders. The last 3 or more videos, I've been using the same leaders over and over again, haven't retied. So that says something about the hand-tied leaders there, right? Anyway, Shakespeare Tidewater 10-foot medium something or another. This is cheap Shakespeare. I think it was like a $30 rod 10 years ago. Pin Pursuit 2 6000 with, I believe, 30-pound Power Pro braid, 20-pound fluoro leader, double drop with green big float at the top and green and chartreuse smaller float at the bottom. Shrimp and, is that the sand flea Fishbites? Sure. And a 4-ounce Hatteras storm sinker. Going out. One rod deployed. Second rod is the Daiwa FT 10-foot surf rod with a Pin Pursuit 4 6000 with I think this one's got either 20 or 30-pound reaction tackle braid on it. Which fades a little faster. But it still works. And the same 20-pound fluoro leader, double drop. This one's got an orange and chartreuse float, bigger float at the top and a chartreuse float at the bottom, both with shrimp and with pink shrimp Fishbites, and again a 4-ounce Hatteras storm sinker. It seems calm out here. The waves are definitely calm. We're hoping the cross current is also fairly calm. We're right at high tide. The tide should be starting to fall, but we're hoping the 4-ounce Hatteras will hold and we don't have to go up to Sputniks. Prefer using the lightest sinker that I can get away with so that you feel every bite or see every bite. It's also less to yoink in every time for your shoulders and whatnot. Cast it a good 30 or 40 times and you definitely start to feel it. All right, hoodie's going up. Get in there. Nailed it. What's going on here? Oh, I think I got that one. Let's see, and then I get to untangle the other two rods. They're definitely lines crossed, so hopefully we can sort that out. What do we got? Little whiting. We can use him for some cut bait. Definitely. Big cut bait on the big rod. Oh, that's a bite on the black rod. Oh. Did you happen to see where that landed? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one there. Yeah, 2 in a row. That little one will still taste just as good, but this was definitely what we want. Oh gosh. All right, look at that. That's a good one there. Where's that other one? Right here. I'd say there's a difference in size, but they'll both work. I'm gonna rinse him off. Then I'll put a bunch of sand in the cooler. Nice, let's get those back out there. Okay, so I've got the big rod rigged up, which is the Pin Prevail 3 10-footer with a Pin Spin Fisher 7 8500 size with 50-pound reaction tackle 8-strand braid with a big fish finder rig on it, 30-pound fluoro because I'm out of 50, with 6-ounce Sputnik, and a big old circle hook with a cut piece of whiting. We're gonna set it on the little spine here, this way. Boom. We're gonna cast it through the air. Don't forget to tighten your drag down so you don't cut your finger. We're only using the 6 ounce because I want it to go as far as I can get it. Well, it's just the gut sack coming out of that cross section there. That's all right. Bait stayed on the hook. Went medium farish, and it is fishing. What have we got here? Does he still have it? Yes. Whatever it is still has it. Oh, it broke off. I think it broke off. Oh, maybe? I can't tell what the heck's going on. I think it broke off. It was probably a shark, if that's what happened. Let's take a look at the leader. 100% shark that swallowed the bait.
I see it.
Is it still out there jumping around mad? Well, yeah, he's probably mad.
Yeah, he looks mad. He's swirling around.
Try this again. Yellow rod, yellow rod. Look. I was yoinking it on the surface. What have we got here? A little bonnet head. That's cool. A bigger one of these is probably what took my bait, or took my rig over there. I'm gonna have to use the hook remover on this guy so I don't lose a fingertip.
Yeah, I almost lost a finger on a little blizzard the other day, so I can only imagine what this fish is doing.
Yeah, it's not good. There we go. Hook out. Little bonnet head. Haven't caught one of those in a while. I guess they're starting to move back through. We'll get him back. He's bleeding a little bit, but he'll be all right. They're resilient little suckers. There he goes. Round 3. Boy, I had to downsize it. I'm out of that size hook, so I had to downsize the bait a little bit. maybe it'll still get picked up and won't get broken off. Something's messing with the yellow rod. It's a pretty good cast. Keep messing. So since we caught that other big whiting, we sacrificed the other small whiting to be more cut bait on the big rod. And now we're putting that back out. And then we'll re-bait the yellow rod and put it back out. And there will be great rejoicing throughout the land. Yay! It was a little off balance, so I didn't go quite as far as I wanted, but there it is. It's out there. Oh. Ah. That's a good one here. Good whatever this is. What have we got? Wow. That is a football whiting. Oh my goodness. That is a stud of a whiting on the little rod. God, that's a football.
Well, we'll be eating it tonight.
Yes, we will. Ow, 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 ow. Where'd he go? They love to flop out of my hands and go under the cart. Come here, man. Black rod. What have we got? Little baby weak fish. I can feel him grunting. It's a little weak fish. Show him to the camera real quick over here. There we go, little weak fish. He's definitely undersized. I can feel him croaking. They're a member of that same family. So He's croaking away. We're gonna get him back in the water because definitely too small to keep. Big rod. No! Huh?
The middle one's back there.
I was over it. We're tangled. Damn it! It got tangled in my other lines and broke off. Probably another shark. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this episode of Fishing Control. What a great day of fishing this was. Every rod got hit. Almost all the rods caught a fish. Caught some fat football-sized whiting, some a little bonnethead shark. Had a couple of big sharks break me off, which was pretty exciting. Just reminds me that I need to get more of that heavier leader material so that doesn't happen. Maybe we would have landed one or all three of those. Three of them broke me off. But that's still exciting. Keeps me coming out here. I absolutely love it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode of Fishing Control. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that jazz, and we will see you on the next trip.